Back at it, Krispy Kreme. Time for some more Lies of P. I also forgot a very obvious pun last stream with the ass-powered railgun, aka the Gatling gun. But you know what they say: hindsight is 2020. Hopefully, running the game on medium settings leads to less. Allows us to get through a stream without it crashing. Still gonna try and keep to my pace of 1 chapter per stream. We're roughly around the halfway mark. I think the game has like 11 chapters, and we are just starting chapter 5. So like 3.5 chapters were puppets. We're probably gonna have monsters for a chapter and a half. Maybe they'll go back and forth. I've got my chat popped out so that I can properly keep tabs on the guide, because, yeah, unfortunately there are a lot of things where it's like, hey, get this item without leaving the area, or make sure you do this, you hand in this one side quest before you fight the next boss, or you'll just miss out on some obscure stuff permanently. So when we get to the end, the plan is to back up our save so that we can get multiple endings. And I'm not sure if I'll do a New Game Plus run. I will probably have to... I mean, I'll have to do that for the sake of achievements, because there are records and a couple boss fights, like the Atoned, for example. But calling that a boss, I think that's just going to be another, like, humanoid-style fight. I don't know if there's actually anything that we're going to miss, really, content-wise. But I do have to plan for the DLC. I don't know if the DLC is like... because I know it takes place in the past. I don't know if your main game stats actually matter. Like, there'll be records, of course. On the second playthrough, but as much as I like them, I don't really see that as content, per se. One thing I should have looked up is there is a decision. Now, I think we're going to stick with the fact that we've been lying for the most part. There are a couple opportunities where we should tell the truth, because that will actually get us humanity, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. But there is a one or the other record situation, depending on whether you lie or tell the truth. And part of me wants to like listen to them ahead of time and just pick the one that I like better, but might just stick with the purpose of the playthrough, so to speak, just to give the quote-unquote typical experience of playing this game. Just gonna check my stream settings out of paranoia, because I'm not actually looking at it. Just chatting the guide. Path of the Pilgrim, Foggy Night. Oh, wow, okay. Got Resident Evil dogs. We're in Resident Evil 4 now. Can I do something about that bear trap? Oh, hi. You know what? Paranoia strikes again. Volume settings. Looks like we're good.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
I wonder if there's going to be any more to Gemini besides being a good navigator. Like, I hope he doesn't, like, betray us or something. It's going to be a zappy zap? Yeah. Outhouse. This game still looks fantastic, even on medium settings. Like, there's a bit of a missing visual softness from some of the lighting changes, but really not a big issue. Yeah, I heard you. I didn't see you, but I heard you. Acidic crystal spear. Cool. Oh yeah, I got us to, I upgraded capacity a couple times, so now we have a faster dodge. Just to kind of show that off, so we'll put on the spear for a second. A spear blade made from a sharpened carcass spine crystal. Acid oozes continuously from the blade to corrode enemies. One of the strengths of humans is they're interested in turning anything into a weapon, but more than anything, it is also a terrible weakness. It was made with a special alloy to prevent the user from being exposed to acid. The alchemists have long amassed knowledge through their numerous experiments and research. Some of these experiments were twisted and inhumane. Did they already know about this? The monsters. So now we're heavy, so yeah. We are noticeably slower. Let's actually give this a go. Ooh, I like how this is Ooh, that's not a very long-handled spear, and that makes sense, because everything has to be kind of interchangeable. I might fool around with that for a bit. That sounds fun. Or, what we could do is we could always put that on our dagger handle for corrosion damage if we run into puppets again. I'm not sure what would make more sense, honestly. Like, decay or shock, you know? Anyway, speed comparison. Alright. Yeah, so it is notably fast. It's not like a crazy animation change or anything. But it is appreciably faster. Oh, my weapon isn't out. I do wish it would change that automatically, because you can't block or attack unarmed. can hear something stomping around. Oh. Oh. Is that a bear? Yep. Alright. It's got animations that are similar to something else. I think that might literally just be using some of Andreas's animations. And for the record, I do think it's really interesting that... Because like Ida mentioned, it's weird that you can just kind of skip the second phase of the Andreas boss fight. I don't think that's the case, because it does have additional moves attached to its rear. I think it's actually really cool that you could... oh, it's got little stabby stabs. I like that. These are some great enemies. Very pleased with this area so far. Don't like that noise. I think it like the second phase starts and you're facing the snake tail of the cockatrice, so to speak. I also like how it is literally just like a cockatrice, but and that's not something you get to fight much outside of like Dragon's Dogma, you know? I think there's something that we missed back here, so that's why I'm backtracking. We're apparently supposed to be able to go up a hill in front of the Stargazer on the left. Apparently Gemini's supposed to chime in. Or maybe this is actually... Ah, this is actually back here. That got me. That actually got me a little bit. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I didn't think it would actually animate. Oh, VTube Studio crashed. Yeah, just give me a second to get that up and running again. Yes, apparently the visual settings, I'm still going to leave it on medium. Just for the sake of it, but, like... It drives me crazy that there doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or reason for why there are these performance conflicts. I might want to turn hardware-enabled GPU scheduling back on. I don't know. Maybe it's where we've reached a point where, having that turned off is starting to cause issues, even though that previously was what I concluded to be a fix. I don't know. There's something up with my PC. There's some sort of bottleneck. Smiling bunny mark. A child who is a blessing to their family lies here. May he rest in peace. Oh, this is a like a stargazer bird bath. Interesting. I wonder if that's actually like a defunct stargazer. Like, I wonder what that means lore-wise. A mark carved with a smiling bunny. It was left in the graveyard in the Malum District's tomb slums. The smiling bunny is the well-known sign of the stalkers. It is said to serve as a sort of pass in certain areas. Really? And that doesn't have to do something specific with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood? I'm looking at the guide at the corner of my eye. It's like, stealthily make your way around the bear. It's like, nah, well, fuck it, we ball. I do appreciate that we get bear traps and then an actual bear. Oh. Oh. Ah. I hear something in the water. Yep. I also like how I can just attack fast enough that I can head off approaching enemies. I do wish this counted as a pause and allowed me to mouse out. That is the annoying thing, is I don't like it when games restrict your cursor. I understand why, but it's especially annoying when I'm like loading up Zelda Zone Zero in the background to do my dailies or whatever. Fortnite does this as well, I think. Tomb Slums entrance. And you're doing something on your second monitor, and then it just steals your cursor and it's locked until you tab it back into the game. I feel like that guy is gonna drop down. Yeah. Okay, let's that'll work. Did I not take damage when I heavy attacked at the same time? Interesting thought. Where are you dudes dropping on me? I forget if I said this out loud or just thought it, but like having a light shining in your face to make visual detection easier for VTube Studio is kind of distracting in darker areas like this. It's not too terrible. Game is still lit very well, but it is also makes the room hotter than it needs to be. And for an LED light, it's surprisingly warm. Ah. Also, just like the dynamic of being able to block and then regain your health. Okay, there's something up there. And there's an item inside that house. Wanted, Black Rabbit Brotherhood. A criminal group of 4 stalkers charged with theft, assault, tampering with bodies, and other serious crimes. Their base is the Malum district, so be extremely careful when entering it. Interesting. You know, I was gonna wonder what was their deal. If the rabbit is the sign of stalkers, but, you know, Gemini complained about the Black Rabbit Brotherhood before, like... Stalkers don't necessarily have to be good people, just like hunters in Bloodborne. You know, vigilanteism is illegal for a reason. There's a fine line between doing good and bad with the strength you've honed. I am kind of shocked that we have not encountered any falling planks yet. Hey, look at that. There is even treasure to be found in a collapsing shack. Find out what happened to the greedy couple. Hmm. Okay. It's one potential avenue for progress. Oh, shit! Ow. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh my god. Really? Hell yes. Woohoo! That's so satisfying, man. Slum Shack key. A key obtained from the Tomb Slums in Malum District. It opens the shack in the Tomb Slums. The Tomb Slum residents are infamous for being pickpockets and petty thieves. This shack might hold the treasures they have hidden away. Is that the couple in the shack that note was talking about? But yeah, no, I am kind of in love with this setup here. I like the weapon we have. I like the Legion arm we've got. Definitely gonna get the shield one next, but I'm not expecting I'll like it. Something's gonna drop on me, isn't it? Yep. If there's someone in obvious plain sight, there's gonna be someone around the corner. Superior corrosion resistance converter. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I'm sure that'll make us a little heavier, but I mean, we got a level. We're doing good damage as far as I'm concerned, so we can keep investing in capacity. I do not see that as a problem. I do not feel super good about this. Oh, excuse me. This feels like we're gonna have to drop down from above somehow. Not exactly sure how. I remember to come back to that. Alright, so that's probably hard progress. Let's see where this elevator goes, because this will at least unlock a shortcut. One way or another. Seems like a Dark Souls 1. Oh, hold up. Oh, there we go. Scribbles of Slum Resident. Everything changed after the doctor spread the blue medicine. I buried my brother. I don't even know it was my brother. Who is the doctor? Whose blue hair is it in his cane? Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think we already knew that by eating monsters you turn into a monster. So I'm assuming it's the blue blood specifically. Got something for Pochinella. Oh yeah, the sweepers are the other faction. Makes you wonder if one is good and the other is not, generally.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price.
Request appraisal of collectibles. Smiling bunny mark. Okay, marks and commemorative coins.
Oh dear. This is the mark of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, a notorious band of stalkers.
Okay, I was correct.
The stalkers as a unified force ceased to be after their defeat at the Battle of the Workshop Tower. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood took over the Marlem district after that. I believe you could use this mark to move safely whilst on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's turf, to use their unsophisticated vernacular, and give you entree to the black market as well. But be careful, sir. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood is quite infamous for how they treat interlopers. If they catch you, they'll put you in the liar's coffin. Yes, I believe it is as unpleasant as it sounds. Ah, and I see we have new physical records to catalogue for the collection. Such effort deserves commensurate reward, don't you think?
Almost sounds like a Iron Maiden.
At the House of Vanini.
I know my way around a weapon.
You know, let's upgrade the spear blade. Oh, so that's not actually good for slashing. That's a bummer. Never mind.
I'll use my power gel.
Yeah, unfortunately, 30% does not count. Where is the meow meow? Interesting that the music kicked in there. All right, back to the grind. I think I might have interrupted my comment earlier. The fact that the game seems a bit shorter, or at least more linear than I expected, does make me a bit bummed out that we aren't going to get a bigger variety of like Legion arms and potentially weapons that I would like to use. But at the same time, it also kind of doesn't matter because I've got a weapon I like and I've got a Legion arm that I like, so there's also kind of no harm in just continuing to upgrade these. It would be nice to have different damage types. That's all. Ah, Dark Souls 1. Assuming you can climb that ladder. No? Yeah, I was mashing light attack, and that came out so delayed. Nope, one and done. Bork, bork. With that kind of leap, that Pupper really should have jumped at me directly, other than just smack dab in the middle of the path. Oh, Gemini isn't. There we go. Ooh, it's raining again. Oh, that's exciting. Hobbler's Bridge, rainy night. It'd be kind of cool if you could change the weather after you beat the game. Because it looks really good even on medium. And I suppose that makes sense. This was a PS4 game, not a PS5 game, so... It did have a lower target compared to some recent stuff. You know, I've said before that I do feel... Oh, there's the welcoming committee. I do feel like trying to aim for a lower target, in a lot of cases, can allow you to make a better product. Because again, the most frustrating part of PC gaming for me is just, like, the weird interactions between things that shouldn't be crashing, but, like... You'll see this even with, like, content creators that have a lot of, expenses for, like, powerful setups and whatnot. And, stuff will just, crash on them willy-nilly. Whoa! Didn't like that. OBS is fine. There's apparently something that... Oh! There's a friend.
I test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update with the intruder. It's time to die!
All right. Very nice. Okay, that was easier than the other one. I'm assuming that's the black rabbit. A different symbol for them. Did I not get a... I saw a prompt up here for a second.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
He knows. Sweepers Branch Office Newspaper Archives. Target info. Target name unknown. Affiliation Sweepers. Codename Cat. Joined the group as an apprentice stalker but is inactive in the group. Has been reported multiple times for ignoring ranks and neglecting duty. Caught being in contact for the past year with the Fox, a bastard stalker. Under investigation for leaking inside secrets but has not responded yet. Extra info. Fox. Target name unknown. Affiliation The Bastards. Codename Fox. As it is with the Bastards, she is assumed to have been ousted from noble succession. The interesting thing is, she claims that a cat is a bastard of the family, so in other words, her lost sibling. If the information above is reliable, the cat is possibly a spy from the Bastards. It's an unofficial interrogation, so there are no restrictions to the methods available. Alright, on to the next zone in the guide here. I was thinking that was going to lead somewhere, but I guess not. Oh. There's the Dark Souls 2 hole. Come on. That shit's gonna break, isn't it? Ugh. Maybe not? Alright. Nicer than I expected. That's gonna hurt. At least we didn't fall off a second time. Ew. I do like the sparks that occur when you take fall damage. Well, that was, not too bad. Knock on wood. Welcome to the territory of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Remember, anyone who fails to pay the protection fee on time is headed straight for the coffin. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Hi. Well, now that we're here, I'm going to say it out loud, in case I didn't already. Didn't trigger a single bear trap. Hey, guys.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory. But you're here. So, wait. You came out of the factory? That's a new one.
Yeah, what's your excuse?
I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp. But look at you, all intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. We should praise him for being stronger than he looks. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule this area.
They're the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure, and it's a good time to liberate this place as well. Pretty sweet deal, don't you think?
All you have to do is create a distraction. That's it. The rest we can handle.
So, you gonna do it?
Sure.
Smart choice. Look at our smart friend, Gato.
We're no slouches in the fisticuffs department in a pinch. You lead. We'll bring up the rear and watch for hidden threats.
I like it. Let's fight on. I like it.
Oh, you got no dialogue. Lorenzini. Red lobster. Damn. Not sure why they have so much security after going bankrupt, but you know, is what it is.
What do you think? Not bad, eh? How are you, dumbass?
Why do you guys look so sheepish? Why won't you look at me? Come on. No? All right. Mm-hmm. Oh! They're actually fighting with me. And I don't have to worry about hurting them. That's nice. Oh, it was a dog. I was like, what burst out of that? Don't mind if I do. Okay. I was thinking that might be a gun of some kind, but no. It's a spittoon. I like this vibe that we're just kind of cleaning up the streets together. Blaster grenade. That might be a new one. A fire canister that can be thrown at close range. The Krot disaster drastically increased the workshop's battle experience. They produced a steady flow of combat inventions, and some of these disappeared into the hands of black marketeers. A cluster hand grenade that can be thrown and inflicts continuous strike damage on anyone near the impact. Some throwable weapons boost great destructive power on their own. When combined with the strength of puppets, nothing more needs to be said. That seems like progress. Well, can't say I'm surprised. Disappointed, maybe. But not surprised. This game does love its collapsing floors. Fuck. And crashing, apparently. Okay. So I think I see what the problem might be. I think the game is actually causing my CPU to overheat. Which is a good reason to crash. Let me try. Opening up the side panel. I think I might turn on my AC. Shouldn't really be necessary this time of year, but again, like I said, it does tend to get hot while I'm streaming, but more because of the light than anything else. It might be time to reapply thermal paste or double check my fans for dust. This is weird that it's causing like an Unreal Fatal error and everything else is fine after. All right, give me a second. Okay. It's looking a bit better. Definitely need to look at getting some more compressed air. All right. Does autosave pretty frequently, so he probably didn't lose much progress, but don't know exactly where it's gonna put us. Hopefully we can clear this zone before any further crashes. Oh. Where are my friends at? Might have to go back and get them. Okay. Oh, they had to load in. Interesting. I wonder if they would have teleported to me. I mean, that kind of worked out because we can get that without having to worry about falling in the hole a second time. Arch brake cartridge. Again, that's just a better version of what we got. A cartridge developed by Arch, the Ironworks company, has an increased proportion of additives and improved performance with its large capacity design. And the Superior Corrosion Resistance Converter is an appendage made to order from the Belford Superior Workshop. While designed for small-scale orders, it boasts high performance. I mean, game just crashed. I believe what's been causing the crashes is my CPU is overheating, so probably need to get some more compressed air and blow it out. Maybe apply some new thermal paste. I don't know how often one should be doing that. I don't think it's necessary to do it, you know, as often as it seems. Part of me is just tempted to break the front of the tempered glass on my PC, because literally the same tower sold by the same company has soon after I got it was updated with a version that has like hexagonal mesh instead of just being flat tempered glass. So clearly they knew that the airflow on this was bad. So right now I'm just playing with my fucking side panel open. Which, again, probably not great for airflow, but I might also turn on my AC. I don't know. I don't know. One would hope. I might have to look that up. There might be a manual for it. I don't know. Have a taste of La Bleuisse, the greatest wine in the world. The La Bleuisse winery has a long history. Vintage wine starting alongside the revival of Crot. Its rosy color known as the ruby of heaven. Its delicately matured scent and taste. Its wonderful aftertaste. Even the legendary stalker enjoys La Bleuisse. Bleuisse. Taste the best wine chosen by the one who stood at the pinnacle. The highest quality. Hey, there we go. You know, I was just thinking, I wonder if there's a benefit to using a crank on this dagger. Like, I wonder if you can further upgrade one of the stats it already scales with.
It's been a while since I worked like that. I got aches, you know? And I wouldn't want to cramp your style. I'll take a breather here, then catch up later.
Okay. I feel like they're giving up just before a mini-boss. Uh-huh. I ain't falling for that one. I feel like it's designed to only trigger the attack animation, like, right at the moment that
Here's
you...
a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto's puppet. This month's protection fee will be waived for anyone who hunts it down. What a deal! Now hurry up and run, you idiots!
Where are you getting your intel from? Also, that water looks great, dude. Also, this is still Resident Evil 4. Don't like the look of these guys. Oh? Ow, that was surprisingly strong. Nice. Ouch. Not great. I need to get out of this fucking corner. Yes. All right. Looking a little drunk there, buddy. Patience amulet. All right. Speaking of patience, let's go back in here and check out what that does. Stamina recovery speed. Yeah. Keeping their springs in order and maintaining composure are meaningful skills for puppets. Even puppet designers still don't understand some of the principles behind how ergo puppets operate. Hey, I mean, don't have to tell me that. Yes, exactly. Bleuisse. All right. Yeah, that's not great in ankle-deep water. Something's gonna break out of that. Oh, pupper. Ow. Oh, we finally got one. We finally got hit And that afflicts you with break. Interesting. I mean, I was joking about us being back in RE4 town, but didn't expect that they would be hiding bear traps in the water. But that's a good one. I respect that. That is good placement, honestly. Quartz, let's go. Oh, and I looked into what the gold coin fruits are used for. They're used for respecking stuff. So I don't know how much I care about that. I don't think that's going to be a worthwhile upgrade. But I also don't remember what the other upgrades were and if they're even worth it. For me, at least. Okay. Yeah, those bear traps still are pretty easy to avoid. Okay, who's gonna drop down behind me? I feel like that way's probably progress. Well, I mean, that's probably why it inflicted break. Whoa. Okay, this is... Alright. Because if I remember right, what does break do? It inhibits your ability to heal, so it basically inflicts like a wound or bleeding. That makes sense. That checks out. I suppose you could argue, like, rust propagates more rust, right? So, to a puppet, a rusty bear trap is probably Carcass body fluid bottle. Oh, I hear a telephone. The telephone. Okay, I need to know what's up with this carcass fluid here. After the puppet frenzy, people began to fashion weapons of resistance in their desperation. Oh, that's not a... I mean, the fact that we now have a proper noun for the monsters is interesting. I like that they're just called carcasses. Because they are effectively zombies. Oh. Nice, the little chimney afforded me some protection. Hell yeah. Bone-cutting saw blade. Alright, now I got the real Bloodborne shit. A saw blade made by modifying a laborer puppet's equipment. It is so bulky that it doesn't see much use and is coated in rust. Their malicious blades were as jagged as a shark's teeth. The aspirations of stalkers to cleave puppets' bones came true, along with their notoriety. A handle that stalkers like to use when they are assembling weapons. It is heavy and sturdy, so it can balance large blades. I don't know when I awoke. The sights I've seen overlap. They repeat. Was that puppet a dream? Notes from a stalker's last counseling session before going mad. Okay, so that seems to connect from over there. I think there was... Yeah. What? Really? The double? Fucking monster closet right behind a collapsing floorboard. That's silly. I'm just gonna check on my temps real quick. Better, but still not ideal. Like, we should be able to push on like this. Yeah, cages and grates in this game are more of a suggestion. It feels. That's a gate on top of boards. All right. Could not have even put it past them. All right, who's gonna drop down? Yep, okay. Ah, that's the sound effect for getting your, it's not an aggressive sound. It sounds too similar to the Fury attack. All right, this guy again.
Another fine day in the city of Krot, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Oh.
How did you get
I
these
hope my
scars?
return isn't too unexpected. It seems that our fates may be interconnected. Now, do pay attention. You won't want to miss when the king of all riddles says, "Riddle me this." I stand tall and proud when I'm young and bold, but I'm short and humble once I've gotten old. What am I?
Boa constrictor who finished digesting.
That's right. Did you cheat? Are you cheating? Better not be cheating. You're irritatingly good at this. Or am I? Oh, impossible. I am the king of riddles, and you are just, well...
I mean, it's been the first choice both times.
No offense. You're either very lucky, improbably bright, or more likely, you're cheating. But I would never level such an accusation in a culture where dueling is still an acceptable method of solving disputes. I'm the king of riddles, not the king of swordplay. You know, I wonder, perhaps it's your connection to Candle. Because the answer is, right? You get it, but you're not feeling violent. Huh, even better. It's as good a time as any to grant you this boon. Now, take your new key and say, "Give me some room." I can tell
I
you're
don't like
enjoying
our
these
Latino.
times that we spar. I take leave of you now, but don't go too far.
But now we can go back to the previous zone. The Ergo is whispering. Shot put. I mean, that's a cannonball in the hands of a fucking puppet. Damn it. Should have just gone and opened up the shortcut door. Oh well. Yeah, I really like that, you know, these compact alleyways lead to flooding. That's a really nice detail. Terrible place to live, but a fun detail that I can't recall I've seen in another game. I should go back and use the Stargazer, but I'll keep pushing forward. I think I hear someone behind me. No? Alright. This is getting a bit silly. Ow. Okay. Nope, those are not breakable. I do appreciate that we're getting a lot of ergo fragments to replenish all the ones that I used up, bolstering my capacity. Howdy. Ow!
Funny saying I'm all flustered. Hey, the idiot's
I mean... I want to agree. That gate burst was a bit delayed from what I expected. I don't think we can make that jump with, our jump is... Oh, hell yeah! Red Lobster. Red Lobster and taste the essence of traditional dishes from Krot. I do wish it felt like a more seaside location. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Fuck! That's not cool, man. Alright, we're in trouble. Oh! Did the door close behind me? No, I just couldn't get in there. Alright. Whoa! That sucks, because that would have been a shortcut. Oh well. Who was to know it would have such a long-range piercing attack? Ow. Oh, God. Yeah, the stabby stabs do not have, I mean, they have no reason to have a wide range, but given the thickness of the dagger, you'd think it would be less than nothing. Do I even need to fight? I'm just gonna run. I don't need to fight you. Yeah, the attack doesn't even come out. Ooh, we lost a lot of ergo from those attacks. Or at least I know we had 7k before. Yeah, apparently every time you get attacked on your way back to your ergo, you lose a bit. Which I think is fine, because you're bound to also get some on the way. And I'll take that paired with the... Oh, bear traps are one and done. Bummer. Paired with the ergo dropping outside of boss rooms. That is not cool, man. I don't like how shallow it is. Oh no! Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is... Oh, man. And he died from the fire anyway. Yeah, that is absolutely my one gripe with the dagger, is that the charged heavy is a really shallow lunge. I've been killed as a result of that at least twice now. I mean, you could argue that it's fast enough that you could afford a dash forwards. Oh yeah, we are also heavier right now. I should have used the Legion arm. That would have stunned those small enemies that were attacking. Ah, well. The theme of this stream is that hindsight is 2020. And this continues to hold true. I wonder if that big guy is going to stay dead. Nope. Let's get our ergo. Let's wake everybody up. Oh, the range on that. Oh boy. Nope. Why can I never get through that door? There we go. When in doubt, just spam light attacks. And we can just force our way into the stagger. Apart from that big enemy, this place is pretty chill. Menad Charity House Guide. Welcome to the Menad Charity House, also known by its nickname, the Rose Estate. Originally, we were a charity organization for poor children, but today, with the Menad family sponsorship, we've become a boarding school with high-quality welfare and education curriculum. Children can get stalker, workshop technician, and alchemist education according to their aptitude and career path. That sounds awful. To this day, about 200 graduates are from the Menad Charity House and are actively working in different fields in Krot. For more details and sponsorship, please contact the Charity House manager. You look like a donkey in this picture. Quit doodling on my picture, Romeo. I think so. So, before the puppet frenzy, were the stalkers like a neighborhood watch? Because I can't imagine there would be education for would-be stalkers in a time of relative peace. Oh. Oh, it was on. Yeah, so there is... We can buy a record from this guy, apparently. Ooh, and we got a Legion caliber.
I thought there were no more survivors. But you... You're new. I do love a bit of commerce, but the bosses are really strict about who I'm allowed to sell to. Are you with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood?
Yes.
I can't tell what's real and what's fake, to be honest. My job is selling stuff, not detecting forgeries. If it's fake, you'll be the one to get punished, not me.
Someday, a record that can be discovered in Krot. It can be used with the gramophone in the hotel. The snowflakes shining white in the night sky comfort me as I wait for you alone in the dark. Waiting for a departed lover. Someday, singing of yearning far enough to reach the stars. Oh, that's an upgrade. Bramble curved sword blade. A curved sword smuggled in from outside the city. Because the center of balance is near the point, it can bring great force to bear when swung. The bramble curved sword is a weapon more precious to the warriors of the wilderness than their own lives. In Krot, however, it is nothing more than a unique import from the for the aristocrats. It is made of wild brambles wrapped in blood-stained string. The warriors of the wilderness do not remove the bramble curved sword's thorns. They say that the moment the bramble curved sword's thorns pierce the warrior's hands and absorb the blood, the curved sword and the warrior share one soul. Now we have a Arch Shock cartridge. Which... shock versus break, and then a bit of disruption. So disruption is the instant death, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I think shock is the better thing to resist, honestly. Plus, it's a bit lighter. Oh, no, that was the Arch Shock cartridge. It's the same weight. Never mind. All right. So, let us go back. I might be the fastest way. Yeah, we'll go here, take the elevator up, and work our way backwards. Because whatever we end up getting from the Trinity room, might be able to do something with at the hotel. I would like some more outfits. I haven't really found one besides this that I really vibe with. Well, there was that one other one that I was using for a little bit, but really didn't hold a candle to this, being the iconic one. I'm kind of curious what the sweeper's uniform might look like. Okay. What's the fastest way back? That seems dangerous. I'm actually not sure if I'm capable of breaking that myself. I think because I rolled into it, and I think it was actually the enemy's corpse colliding with it that caused it to break open. Yeah. Test of the day. Even a noble cleric will curse God if he plucks out his fingernails. Black Cat's amulet. Monster Sweeper's hunting apparel. Trust and truth are one. The end of the path of stars will lead to great eternal life. Black Cat amulet reduces damage from falling. Information and memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out special powers. Falling offers an equal death to all. However, with the cat's luck, one is able to scoff at death. Well, I was just talking about getting a sweeper's outfit. The hunting apparel of the stalker organization of sweepers. The brutality of the alleyways can be tamed by no one. The sweepers come mostly from the alleyways, and their fighting style is rough and ruthless. They can be hired with money, but buying their trust is difficult. I thought it was the are the sweepers? I forget who comes from nobility. I thought it was the sweepers that did. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll use that for a bit. Yeah. Do we have any accessories I might want to use? Not really. Yeah, I think it's interesting that the Trinity rooms seem to give you the various uniforms. It's also interesting that The sweepers seem to be... Well, I suppose we seem to be moving into sweeper territory, so I suppose they are currently dealing with the monsters more than puppets. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna upgrade Fulminous again. Yeah, green always tends to look great on brunettes. Green and brown is a definite goes together. Up to the hotel, listen to our new music. Yeah, we also have ports. That's correct. There it is. Oh, you can even customize your playlist. That's great.
I'll use my power to help you.
Welcome to Hotel.
Les flocons de neige qui brillent dans le ciel.
Oh no, it's French. This is more poppy than I expected.
I know my way around a weapon.
Yeah, at some point I should definitely try out one of these. Now we need a half moonstone. Ooh, it's a lot larger than I expected that would be. Ooh, it's still raining out here. Oh, that's super slow. Yeah, I don't vibe with that. Yeah, thus far, all the, heavies are... Oh, okay. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I think that is actually my favorite one so far. Alright, so now that we're done with French, I'm actually going to remove that from the playlist. Song is good, don't get me wrong, but I am legitimately not a big fan of French. It is not a pleasant language to my ears. Okay. Meow meow. No meow meow. I know nothing changed, but I just felt like it. Okay. Porgan time. Yeah, I feel like either equip slots or cube uses. I'm not a big fan of this this phase's rewards in general. Okay. So, I don't think we had anything appealing to us in items. I wonder what that means by enhances the charge effect. I'm gonna look that up. Legion magazine effect. Does that make it faster, or does it make it stronger? Oh, it just affects the consumable because it's under the item category. That's stupid. Though I suppose the logic is that this is supposed to be like the Quicksilver bullets in Bloodborne, so I guess you're probably supposed to be using those. Alright. Charge Fable when reviving is great.
Come to me. Feel alright.
So, I mean, I'm definitely going to go back and grab that.
Turn it out. Close to you.
Now, the thing is, we're not necessarily using charge attacks for stagger. Heavy attacks, yes, but I don't think... Here, let's see what the controls have to say. If heavy and charge are two separate things listed under the controls, then I'm going to assume... Yeah, special attack and charge attack. Okay, so it's not even heavy, it's special attack. So that now makes sense why there was something that was buffed for special attacks. I think it was the shield blade. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... And as tempted as I am to go back here and grab this, I think we should stick with the current phase upgrades. It just makes the most sense. So Perfect Guard, I think, is going to be... Yeah, an increasing Fable Arts effect duration isn't bad either, I suppose. But again, Perfect Arting is something that we're doing all the time. Fable Arts is going to be a time-limited thing that we maybe get to use once per fight when I notice. And then we don't even get to guarantee that we start a fight with that. Because even if we get, like, Charge Fable when reviving, that's probably just going to be, like, 1 bar, if that. So yeah, we'll go for this, and then we'll grab the, Fable Recharge next. I am very happy with that. Alright. Back at it at Krispy Kreme. Let's see. So what's on the other side of Red Lobster? What was that bought up? Red Lobster, was it Kid Rock? Flavor Flav. Oh, and he didn't buy it. He just partnered with them to promote it, to hope it doesn't go bankrupt. I think it's still running, so, you know. Whether or not that worked, you decide. Alright, they're coming. Okay.
Looking good. Who'd have thought we'd make it this far? You've got all kinds of skills. Hey, everything went smooth as silk. And you know me, I don't impress easy.
Sure, but I gotta ask, you really gonna take on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood by yourself?
I mean, presumably you guys aren't offering to help, which would be cool. I've heard that there are 2 ad bosses in this game that are actually pretty solid and have you go up against quite a number of targets, so this might be the first one. Skadoosh! God damn. We are farming into this boss fight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bros in the hood. Has that guy got a fucking pile bunker on his wrist? Okay, Buckethead is here. Time for some Kentucky Fried Rabbit. Or crotch Fried Rabbit. Oh, that's the liar's coffin, huh? So is that just gonna be like a command grab?
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Okay. Are they? Alright. Alright. Final Fantasy 14 fanboy. Alright, gotta dodge sideways. That, I knew that was gonna be a sideways attack. Ooh. That's cool. Oh. Well, okay. Okay, so they join the fight one by one. We're basically fighting like the leader of the Ninja Turtles. Alright, that seems manageable. Yeah, again, I don't like...
What's the big idea leaving us behind? Oh, I knew we shouldn't trust them. Let's get out of here and give those lousy bums the business.
That's really funny. Nice little consolation prize.
You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Okay. Not right. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta deal with you. Thankfully, their knives don't do a whole lot. Oh, they've got juggles? Sick. Yeah, their attacks really don't hurt a lot, but I'm still chewing through my my heals. Honestly, yeah, heavy attacks I think are gonna be the winner today. Ah, you don't even get to finish them off.
It's my turn.
Okay. What you got for me? Whoop. Yeah, Link dodge would have been helpful there. Okay. This guy's a dragoon. Give me that. Yeah, felt that lunge coming. Yeah, this is a fun fight. I was not led astray.
So this is Geppetto's pub now, huh? Got
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
All right. Nope. That was... Oh, we're alive. I didn't know how to time that. Yo, this is a great boss fight. Holy shit. Yeah, this may legitimately be the best, like, multi-boss Souls-like fight I've borne witness to. And I like that because you're fighting multiple targets, it really does necessitate having to maintain your weapon.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Yeah, my upgrades are really allowing me to maintain. Shit.
Gotcha. I'll make sure I serve your path.
Yeah, that is kind of the downside of the stagger system in this game, in that it almost gets me killed more than it helps me. Because I just turn my brain off and I go for the crit. But I imagine you don't want to deal too much damage to the eldest, else you might end up fighting two of them at once. And I do appreciate that he doesn't really hone in on his brother's
You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
turn. Nope, that was the horizontal. All right, let's shift gears. Oh, that was a... Ah. I wonder if that would have actually interrupted him. Yes. Absolutely. Get out of here.
Oh no! Knock him out, bro!
Oh. Yeah, it does suck when you're really low on life and you're in the middle of an attack chain. It doesn't really feel like there's a whole lot you can do except, you know, switch for a dodge, but then it, you know, if the enemy is still in that chain, they're going to be coming at you swinging. I mean, they already are.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I haven't really felt any benefit of my upgrade to Fulminous yet. Oh, my, I just noticed. My Ergo keeps my Fable. So as long as you grab that, you get your Fable back. That explains... See, that's exactly what I was just complaining about. Okay, so I had 1 bar of Fable, so if I grab my Ergo, it'll be interesting to see if we get all that back. And again, I don't know what the optimal damage type for this fight might be. Because, like, this is a challenging fight, but, like, it's not frustrating, even though I'm now doing worse than I was on that one run where I reached, basically beat the Dragoon. I'd imagine there's just a 3rd one. Yes, okay. You know what? That's great.
Bring it on.
My complaint with respect to the Fable is gone. Damn it. I love, but also hate the, yeah, you need to identify that really early on. The stomp that he does is really just there to eliminate your recovery. Oh, you're in the corner? You just willingly went there, didn't you? Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Alright. Alright. Pot calling the kettle black. We just became an Oreo. And we got creamed. Suitably enough. Alright.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Mighty Barbara pack it up good. Oh, fun.
I do appreciate that he makes a big noise before he comes at you. Yeah, I think forward dodging and then heavy attacking is my best avenue for this one. All right, you're out. Right? Oh, that should have been the end of us. No, I need to remember not to stab too many times there.
Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet?
Okay, that still seems to be an effective strategy for closing the distance. Oh, you can backstab them.
Oh, this is Geppetto's puppet.
Away you go.
Gotta admit, those things do it.
Oh, bummer. All right.
Don't get extra points for trying fair. Survival wins.
Okay. So you're not necessarily tied to health amounts, you're tied to time. Okay, this guy's... Oh, we're out of juice. We're out of juice. Okay, but this guy's also, his defense is weak. Oh, boy! Okay. I was correct. That was a little gadget, but it was not a pile bunker. It was... the Legion arm. Not right. All right. Now, are they gonna... Oh, we are in trouble. Man. Okay. We're learning, but I am worried that those guys are going to recover health. So we're going to have to deal with them quickly. Maybe try and hold on to some of our Legion ammo. Okay.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
I don't know why I was stuck in sprint mode there. Oh, they waited that out, huh? So definitely one thing I noticed I wasn't doing against the other brothers is I wasn't dodging their stuff. And so we're potentially missing out on a lot of recovery. And also stagger opportunities for these guys. Okay, you're gone. Okay, let's see if we can get a stagger on you. Nope. Fuck.
Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet?
Yep, there we go. I'm not sure if that was worth it. I think we lost a lot in that exchange. Ah, no.
It's finished.
All right, come at me. Now we gotta recharge. Nope, right. Yeah, I forgot. Man!
I'll make sure we're solidly all.
I need to test if that also staggers the Aldous, because if I had held that and staggered both of them, that might have actually saved me there. Man, you really burn through your resources fast in this fight. And I know I've probably got, like, one-time use healing items, but I'd like to try avoiding using them. Worst comes to worst, we can always look at potentially upgrading our capacity some more to get a better dodge.
Bring it on.
All right.
You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah.
Root for me, brothers!
No. Give me that damage. And now you're on fire, so you're going to take some damage over time while I work on your little brother here. Alright. That was pretty ideal.
That's it. It's my turn.
Alright. Oh, that was a bad. Oh no, I got wedged against the support beam. Ooh, juicer. You're done.
So this is Geppetto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit, he knows what he's doing.
Oh. Nope. Oh. No, I shouldn't have attacked a second time.
Once we fight fair, survive and win. That's it.
Come on. Really? Wow, I'm surprised that hit him. Oh. Give me the juice. Thank you. Worth it. All right, come at me. All right, now it's just us. Ooh, okay. It's just us and my durability bar. Oh! Oh, you're gonna regret that, buddy. Juicer! Fuck yeah! Awesome boss fight!
This puppet's crazy!
That might be up there as one of my favorite Souls-like boss fights. That was great. And the fact that his weapon broke is the fucking cherry on top. No, that's our prize. Uh-oh.
Damn you. You'll pay for that.
Well, I guess I'll have to come to collect later. Whew. Hot damn. We got a taunt. Let's give that a little look-see, shall we? How do we do that again? One of the ironbound rules of the alleyways: never strut around if you don't have a weapon on hand. An experienced provocation is a weapon of its own. Their victory begins by shattering their opponent's equanimity. Those who know fear are able to deliver great horror to their enemies. All right. The taunt. Okay. Well, that lighting seems suspicious. Whew. Very nice. What's going on with this over here? Liar. I assume it's because they know that we are a puppet. Yeah, here we go. Purge puppets. All puppets will die. Also, and anyone who messes with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Black Rabbit Brotherhood Ledger. Sale of 10 ergo complete. I like our old broker man because he always pays well, but when he's in a hurry, it's hard to secure the ergo he needs. Sometimes I wonder if he devours it or something. What does he need ergo for? Does he really eat it? No scribbling on the ledger, kid. The alchemists are asking for more gold coin fruit. It's not easy to get, so this could be a problem. I think the hotel guys are slowly catching on to what's going on. We could physically clash with them, but that's a last resort. Our sibling safety comes first. Oh, how touching, bro. Shut up. Acquired 5 ergo. I'm real close to the end of this job selling corpses. Just a bit more and I'll have enough to escape this blasted city. That proposal from the alchemist is tempting, but I'm running short on ergo and I'm not sure about it. Think about an expedition to the barren swamp. Give me new parts if you go out of town. A dress for me. A gun and a weapon for me. It's not your journal, dumbasses. We'll be able to upgrade our healing effectiveness with the quartz in this box. And get that one stamina thing. This month's trend, stalker masks. Why did the stalkers start wearing animal masks? According to city historians, it was customary to wear animal masks in ancient Krat. It was one of the rituals to show off one's life when one fought the legendary rock titans. Okay. Believe it or not, but this legend is an inspiration to today's stalkers. It is not just for defense and fashion, but also for ranks that show off one's abilities. The link between rank and animal masks isn't clear, but mostly the powerful ones choose their preferred mask first. Perhaps there might even be newbies forced to wear silly masks chosen by their seniors. In these troubled times of the petrification disease, how about refreshing your mind with an energetic stalker mask? Choose a soul animal to your liking. Various fashionable stalker masks await you. P.S. This item includes a spore filter to protect against the petrification disease patented by the workshop. Okay, it's code vein. Hey bro, HQ is toast, so how about a black leopard mask? The workshop's toast too, so why would they make it? Hey Lasada. You're a plate. I admit, I checked my clock and it was like, it's not 6 a.m., is it? Huh. That looks like us.
Hey, check this out. Looks like you, sorta. From a certain angle.
The thick
You know,
buttons.
Squint. No, I'm just kidding. No, it looks exactly like you. I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the... Right?
Portrait of a boy. A portrait of an aristocratic boy. It pictures a beautiful boy with a peevish expression but delicate face. Extremely vivid paintings are said to possess souls sometimes. D. Gray, the genius painter, denied all such conjectures. However, his death and the rumors about his paintings are still shrouded in a thick fog. Is the title of the manga and anime D. Gray Man a reference to something that I'm just not familiar with? Like a historical figure? All right. Huh.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you, Mr. Stalker.
Why are you here?
Hello. It's a relief to see you. I'll get straight to the point. I found the gold coin tree. Who knew it was right beside us?
Wait.
But there's a problem. When I tried to pick the gold coin fruit, it resisted me.
You have blue hair.
I couldn't even get close. It actually burned me. It's probably because I have the petrification disease.
And the umbrella.
Pathetic, yeah. So close, yet so far. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
About using gold coin fruit.
I heard the alchemists made a device capable of fully utilizing gold coin fruit. I ignored it, assuming it was just a legend. You hear all sorts of wild tales about alchemists. Now that I know gold coin fruit actually exists, though, perhaps it's all true. Interact with the Saintess statue at the Grand Exhibition. You might be able to use the other powers of the gold coin fruit.
Huh. Are we at the Grand Exhibition now? How to gain fruit quickly.
I might look urbane now, but I used to be a farmer. I'm also interested in growing trees. I heard about a vendor who sells plant alchemy boosters. They might work on this tree, too. If you come across such boosters, bring them to the tree.
Let's read that description of the umbrella again. Leader of the Bastards. Yeah, but I'm not sure if the handle's the same. Okay.
I never expected to see the gold coin tree in a place like this.
You can harvest gold coin fruit at set times from the gold coin tree. The fruit is used in several different places. Use boosters to speed up its growth. A rare fruit produced by the gold coin tree. If you take it to Jianzhou, he will recognize its value. This fruit that resembles gold holds miracles and is thus a precious wonder drug. However, no matter how bewitching a miracle it may be, it always comes with a price. Let me just double check something here. Oh, we now have a new currency on.
Stalker, please. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
All right. So now we can purchase star fragments, which are used for summons. I see. So even if we upgrade our maximum amount of cube uses, we'll still have to buy a second recovery wish stone, it seems. Temporarily restores Legion. Fable's charge amount for a set period of time when attacking. Spectre and ally HP. Yeah, so I do know that there are apparently some boss fights where you have allies that are not specters. I don't know if they're optional or not. Yeah, it seems like a lot of this is just tied into that. So yeah, basically just your various bars. So you can get HP over time, stamina over time, Legion over time, or increasing your Fable gain. None of these really appeal to me, honestly. Like, restoring Legion, I think, is probably the most useful one because that's the only thing that we can't replenish naturally. Like, don't get me wrong, more HP over time is nice, but like, this is max stamina, not stamina regain. So I'm gonna buy this. Yeah, up to 2. But I don't know if I'll actually... you know what? Yeah, we'll do it. Because if nothing else, that'll be useful for exploration. Oh, did he have a new talk prompt?
Stalker, please.
No. And I'm assuming it's... I'm assuming it's 1 fruit per cooldown. And it just builds up over time to a maximum of 8. Aha! It was there the whole time. Not in the mountains.
I'll use my power to help you.
At the house of Vanini, even...
I always welcome friends.
Yeah, we don't have any Legion plugs, nor... Yeah, it's really not a great upgrade, honestly.
I know my way around a weapon.
Range on those sparks is so short. And we didn't get a boss ergo because we didn't... well, there's no reason for a human to have ergo, I suppose. Also, I think it's kind of crazy how they're talking about, like, they got 10 ergo, 5 ergo.
District,
You probably saw the gold coin tree.
You knew?
I knew the tree was at the hotel, of course. I'm not the only one. The alchemists showed great interest in its fruit. I heard it's optimized to respond to ergo. But that's not the important part. The Krat disaster caused the alchemists to fight amongst themselves. Many people died or went missing. That's the real tragedy of the Rose Estate. I stopped cooperating with the alchemists. Protecting the hotel was too important. I sealed away the gold coin tree, so no one would fight over it.
I'm assuming the Krat disaster is something else.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood was stealing from it. The hotel is Krat's last place of refuge. I am obligated to protect it.
The puppet frenzy and the petrification disease.
And the people inside until the day I die. If you were in my position, you'd do the same.
Are two different proper nouns. So I wonder what the Krat disaster is.
People have no idea so many. Thanks for keeping me company.
And I'm sure your buddy doesn't have anything.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me that you're worthy to wield it.
Yeah. Yum yum. Nope.
You're back. The Malum district was as grim as we feared, was it not? But with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood out of the picture, we can focus elsewhere. And why not strike at the root of the problem? The King of Puppets' lair is on Rosa Isabel Street. Perhaps the puppet frenzy will come to an end if we can take down their king.
One would assume that's also where it started, right?
The key to Rosa Isabel Street. I already let her know you'll be coming by. I always remember these favors you've done for me, though it pains me to send someone so precious into such peril.
Antonia.
This portrait. I remember it fondly.
Oh?
I thought it was lost forever. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood had stolen it.
Alright, we're made in the image of your son, right?
You have brought it back to me. Forgive a foolish old man his memories.
I wonder if he died from the petrification
Memories
disease.
of a happier time, my son. I know just where to hang it in the hotel.
Or in the Krat disaster. Clap. Alright. You cannot use this. Why would I use it? Recalibrate Porgan. You can recalibrate the P-organ by removing equipped quartz or by equipping quartz elsewhere. Unlocked phases will remain accessible even if quartz is removed. When re-equipping quartz, you can immediately access the synergy and quartz effects of the highest unlocked phase. Gold coin fruit is required to complete any recalibrations. Ah! Okay. Change shape? Okay. So, I mean, we may as well do this. Yeah, charge Fable when reviving. Yeah, all the things for Garter Gain are really good. I'm actually not super attached to... Yeah, I think Fable slots is pretty good, but... I feel like the link dodge... I might look up a video what that looks like. Oh, we have an upgrade that charges our Legion when an enemy is defeated. I forgot that was a thing, apparently. Yeah, I'm tempted to actually respec this. I don't know how. What would we even get next? Cube uses, I guess. Yeah, I don't really understand how you're supposed to do that. Unless there's like a different interaction? Oregon info. Slushy Ghost, hello! Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Playing some Mecha Break? How's that going, actually? I haven't paid too much attention to it since launched. Curious if it's still going strong. I know that it's a competing mecha game shut down somewhat recently. The one from the Wargaming company, something like that. I forget what it's called. But yeah, welcome on in. Of course, if you need to get some rest, get something to eat or drink, take care of yourself first. I'm honestly not going to be streaming for too much longer, so might just have to pass the baton off. But just doing some end of session upgrades to my character here. I mean, yeah, that'll happen with any live service game. For things that are free to play, I mean, there's also no penalty to try something out, see if you vibe with it. Yeah, I do not know how you're supposed to remove ports from these. Because I can't even select it. Oh, nothing seems to do anything. Well, I'll have to look that up. Yeah, personally, I struggled to get into it. I wasn't a big fan of having to change between the weapon types. I was hoping it would play something a bit more like Armored Core. So I was kind of disappointed when the other game that I mentioned, it's going to bother me if I don't look it up. So let me just double check that. Wargaming, like a game. Steel Hunters was the competing mecha game. But part of me wonders if it won't be too long before we see another. Yeah, no worries. Take care of yourself. Get some good noms. What you thinking of having to eat? If you don't mind my asking before you dip. If your tummy's rumbling though, don't wait up on my account. Ooh, yeah, okay, it's getting I might sit on that and think for a moment, because that is yeah, getting below 30 is gonna be really nice though. And our damage is still fine. Okay. So who is Antonia? I could have sworn that was the name of the person in the letter. Adelina. Was that the name? Did I just immediately forget? Oh, mac and cheese always nice. Well, thanks again for the rate. Have a good one. Will Geppetto tell us where?
Ask me any. Finally, it's time to eliminate the root cause of the puppet frenzy. The king of puppets is at the root of it all, and he's very powerful. But so are you. Be brave, my son. One more step, and you'll redeem me and save Krat from this hell. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
I have already forgotten that character's name. Oh, is it maybe the old woman?
Hurry up. I heard from Geppetto.
Ah, okay.
Rosa Isabel Street is ever so dangerous, I'm told. I hoped we wouldn't have to unlock the passage there. But if we want to stop this disaster once and for all, I fear we've no choice.
Yes, ma'am.
Geppetto and I care about you very much, you know. Stay safe. For both of us. I feel like my time is slowly coming to an end. However, it's a nice feeling to know that someone waits for you. That someone cares. Please take care out there.
I mean, with someone named the King of Puppets, I feel like this was inevitable. A key obtained from Antonia. It opens the hotel door that leads to Rosa Isabel Street. And it's become... it had become a hell of fierce fire and blood, as well as the puppet's stronghold. However, some must escape this place for salvation.
People have no idea. Thanks for keeping me.
Alright. So we'll go reach the next Stargazer, and we'll find somebody to raid out to. Pass that baton in the relay. Okay, so we're overlooking the training area. Okay, I can use this load screen as an opportunity. Let's see who is online. Okay, someone I follow is online. They're playing some FF14, not a game I'm personally familiar of, but I've enjoyed making some puns for this other person. So I feel like it'll be a good time nonetheless. Not gonna get that started just yet though. I want to find the next Stargazer. There we go.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. The legendary prima donna.
Okay, so I wasn't crazy for bringing up Adelina.
I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, yeah, it's getting a little depressing.
Thanks for the downer, Gemini. Ugh. Yeah, so next time we should be back to the puppets, I guess. And I imagine once we find the king of the puppets, we might get the piece of the puzzle as to how things tie together with the carcasses. Maybe the petrification disease. Alright. Making good progress still. Hell yeah. Alright. So let's go right over to Amiya and let's all say hello. You'll have yourselves a good night. I will probably stream again sometime later this week, but maybe not before the weekend. So you all take care of yourselves, and I will see you when I see you. Peace!